The revolution will not be televised. They'll show the broken glass, though, just not the cop who smashed the window. They'll highlight looting more than cops shooting innocent people, because that's the narrative, not a fight for justice served equal. I think 2 words fell from the side of the patrol car. Here, let me help. I'll pick up the letters. I got this. To protect and to serve corporate profits. The message is clear enough. We can take life, but you can't take stuff. It's no surprise symbols of consumerism and control are taxed to pay a hefty toll. And I'm not condoning it, but some hit 'em where it hurt. Roll with it. If you're more bothered by a little ash than the white badge that smashed George Floyd's neck in half for 9 minutes before elapsed after his tray collapsed, I'm smoldering. You top roping while I'm bouldering. The biggest mountain not bolted in. This burden is worth shouldering. The revolution will not be televised. Not all protesters are the same. Some fires started, but who lit the flame? And images of cops' cars blaze, but a few bad, what are they, apples, right? Is that the phrase? Broad strokes, they paint us all as one criminal, but nuance is pivotal. Did the movement damage property, or did angry citizens thinking I'm looting and no one's stopping me? Or did property damage the movement? The objectification of human life with no improvement. Sensationalized destruction, a news network production, lights up on people doing damage, lights off on corruption. When the collective outrage over senseless violence committed by the police exceeds the outrage over blocking a few streets, then maybe one day there might be peace. There's a pandemic, but this old virus is far more insidious. No lab's vaccine can get rid of this, and antibodies don't follow the infection. Instead, we're left with PTSD and depression. The racist oppression of black and brown people and the murder of anyone they don't deem equal. And the irony is trying me, please, can't you see? Both pandemics got us dying to breathe. We saw the curtain they denied. We pulled it back. They tried to hide. We entered the space. You can't come inside. The revolution will not be televised. You'll see some objects thrown at police, but not the fact that it started with the pack of neo-Nazis. There's an evil storm stimulating this rage. Thunder and lightning, flashbang grenades, rain and hail, rubber bullet shots. Thick fog rolls in, tear gas burns hot. Hands up, don't shoot! Is void null, met with batons fracturing another skull. While anti-face mask armed white men get a pass, while a mixed racial class gets maced and smashed. Peaceful people begging for change get locked in the storm and left in the rain. And we're not begging for your nickels, dimes, or quarters. We're begging for all humans to be held to the same order. I saw a sign. When I was 11 years old, I turned 13 because I don't fuck with 12. Well, I may have never turned 12. Went from 11 to 13, 13 to 35. The revolution will not be televised. Let's add to the movement, make it me 3. Hashtag it if you've ever been wrongfully harassed, arrested, assaulted by police. I know I have. More than once, more than twice. Need a better standard, don't need that strife. Black and brown brothers and sisters deserve a better life. This pie ain't cut so even, so get a better knife. Are you sure that's they slice? And please understand, I'm not anti-cop. I'm anti-corruption and murder. It needs to stop. I love that joke by Chris Rock. They justify a few bad apples when we talk, but some professions have no room. They just cannot. Like only a few commercial pilots like flying into mountain rocks. Well, these bad apples produce some strange fruit. And I have no appetite for anything they do. The job is dangerous, beyond tough. But doing yours well is not enough. You got to keep your partner in line in the station morally aligned fighting crime. And thank you to those who serve with love, men and women in blue sacrificing for us. We got to call those in power and demand action. Vote them out if they don't make it happen. Donate, volunteer, march above the fear, protect one another, hold each other near, film the police, stand firmly on our feet, own not lease our own streets, listen, learn, then speak, stand up even when we feel weak. It's darkest before the dawn. We must keep moving on. We're one strike away from gold. 1 degree warmer will melt the cold. Just one ant, it only takes one puny little ant. Together we will win, and they know they can't. We outnumber them 100 to 1. Strength in numbers, look what we've already done. Real eyes realize real lies. The revolution will not be televised. Don't believe everything you see or hear or speak or write. Question, think, check your source and keep it tight. This is for justice, followed by peace. For all innocents destroyed and bodies left in the streets, I will always ride. Black Lives Matter, stay unified, real rhymes, no chatter. For George Floyd, every man, woman, girl, and boy, never stop till we never hear those tragic last breaths of fear. I can't breathe, please, I can't breathe, please, I can't breathe, please.